Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 25. This is the finale. Man, I'm sad this show is ending, but I just love this show so much that I'm looking forward to where they take it and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I really timed my polls poorly. I should have put them back 1 week so I would know the results right now. So I'm not sure what's replacing this. I apologize for not having that information for you. But it is. I can give you a little hint. It's looking like Tower of God, which will be replacing this because the poll that's going on is for airing shows only. So, as long as there's no delays because of things going on, and all that. But we'll see. I'll be making a video on the actual winner once I find out which show does actually win. So keep an eye out for that video if you're interested in that. But yeah, guys, last time on My Hero Academia, we had the whole new Nomu thing, which I guess I don't know if I talked much about this new Nomu in my last discussion, but I'm wondering if this is like one of the remnants of before All For One went to jail, or do they have another way of making Nomus? I don't know, but it had kind of like a mechanical voice to it, so I don't know. But we had a good episode of revealing the new Billboard charts with the top 10 heroes. Everyone's numbers shifted around. I think everybody else's below top 10 shifted as well, of course. It just wasn't like grand staged, so we might get to see some of those that are above 10. I think we might have gotten Mount Lady's number or something like that, but I can't quite remember it. Maybe it was like 21 or 25, or it might have been in the 20s or something. But, so a lot of heroes' numbers may have shifted and all that good stuff. We got to know the top 10. We focused heavily on Hawks and Endeavor. Hawks is someone I'm not sure if I can trust. He seems like, that angsty young guy that seems to be trying to push the heroes to do better, but also, like, lazy at the same time, so it makes this like weird distrust. It's like his goal is to not have to work, but he's worked extremely hard to this point, so it's like it's weird. I don't know. And just after rewatching the episode for watching some reactions on the last episode, I realized that like I just don't know if I can trust him. But either way, this Nomu thing is attacking Endeavor right now, and he's fighting back. Hawk seemed to be helping people and just got out of the way. I don't know why. I mean, I guess he was helping the lady that, like, helping evacuate the building and stuff like that. So it makes sense, but it'll be weird if he just, like, stops and watches this, after just talking about this. It's all just weirdly coincidental. So I don't know what they're going to do for this finale. Is it just going to be Endeavor beating this? Maybe some, like, touching up with the kids and touching up with the villains a little bit and then ending, or are we gonna get more like connection to the next season and stuff? I don't know, but let's get into this episode. Enough talking because I want to see what happens. Alrighty guys, so like usual, timer based system. Get your footage ready to sync with me. I'll have a timer in that corner. Yes, that corner. And you guys can follow along. There'll also be a little quick footage of the show to help you guys sync perfectly as well. So we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Alright. The hospital. Oh shoot, I have my volume muted. Don't worry. It's not going to affect anything. There we go. Oh. Oh, the Todoroki family. Natsu's his name. I miss you, Fairy Tale. Oh. Oh, that's so good. I don't know why I didn't expect this, but this is great to see her this happy and everything. I think I need to up the volume a little bit for me on my end. Oh no, show the siblings the letters. Uh, what does she think? Uh, wow, I guess he was really young when he left. Oh. 10 years, wow. Hmm. Whoa. Oh. So they're really pushing Endeavor Redemption stuff. I thought they were gonna try to give us conflict, but no, this is just giving us even more reason to be like, alright. Oh. That's ominous for this fight right now. I hope. Oh, geez. Okay, opening time. Um, I hope Endeavor doesn't get like seriously injured here or something. I can't imagine him just becoming number one and getting hurt. You know, I can't imagine what that would be like for the world. But they kind of set a slightly ominous tone. Like I don't really believe that something would happen here, but with that being said, with him saying like he's seriously trying to protect his family and them doing this redemption for him, if he gets like seriously hurt trying to protect people, you know, that might like spur on some big change in his kids as well. I don't know, but that's pretty crazy that he's like coming by every now and then. He remembered the flowers that she liked that she told him only one time, you know, so there is still like there's a part of him that cares and probably regrets what happened when in the past, you know, but she's still in the home. She's still in the place that like still sent away and stuff. So, I don't know. But we don't know what they've talked about, you know, if he's come to visit, maybe she wants to stay away. Maybe she thinks this relationship is better for their family. Who knows? But she seems happy now, so that's really cool. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, last time we're gonna see that opening, I'm sure. I should have enjoyed it more. Ugh. I'm just not falling. Are those burns on his chest, or is that just what he looks like? Holy crap! Whoa! And it's talking too. I actually didn't realize that the other Nomus couldn't talk, and this one can. Yeah, little callback to season 2. Hmm. Yeah, it can talk. Yep, yep. I didn't think about that last episode. Because I'm pretty sure he spoke last episode. I think. Whoa. Flashfire fist again. Hell Spider, what? Oh, just like a bunch of attacks. Ooh. Oh crap, he like expanded his arm out. Oh crap. They need to evacuate that building. What's Hawks doing? Get everyone out. Oh, careful of the people inside. Whoa. What is this thing doing? Oh my god. Yeah, well, Hawks, I mean, I guess. Oh my. Did he just cut that in half? What the. What is that animation? Holy crap. Oh crap, he's bleeding. Oh my god, he just cut the whole top half of that building. Oh my god. Alright, Hawks. Wow. Whoa. Damn. Alright. Hawk's showing us what he's able to do. Fierce wings. Wow. That's insane. 76 people evacuated that quickly. Alright, Hawks. Okay, good. He's helping. Damn. That move again. Holy crap. Whoa! Jesus. Oh, that makes sense. That's cool, though. Jeez, look at these guys. Firing, like, energy fists and discs. Oh, that guy hit him. Damn. What? There was a Nomu inside of it? Wait, what? What the heck is this thing? Oh, he does overheat! Which is why he had Todoroki get the ice. Wow. Look at it fully regenerating with bones and everything. Holy crap. And it even, like, just spawned a bunch of other Nomus. What in the F? How? Damn. Oh wow, they even survived that attack. Whoa. He could use them like that? That's so cool. This is so much more of a fight than I thought it was gonna be. Damn. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa! Damn. But he said the more he gets, the more it deteriorates his body, so this isn't good for Endeavor. Jesus. Holy crap, Endeavor. Yeah. Wow. He is giving it his all in order to show the world that he is number one. It's still alive. What? No, that's not good. That is ominous as hell. Oh. What? Did the top half of his head just get cut off? Is he dead? Is he dead? Holy shit, that's only halfway. Or is it halfway? I don't even know. Oh my god, we don't have All Might anymore. Wounded. You didn't see a finger move there. Oh, oh, he's moving. He's not dead yet. Did he lose an eye? Then? Is that all that happened? Oh my god, this thing is nuts! Wow. Holy crap, and his kids are watching too. I know they showed that before, but... Wow, yeah, his eye is just gone. Oh, his eyes lit up with fire. Oh my god, panic. Endeavor, are you still kicking? Oh my god. Just panic in the streets. There's no symbol. Oh crap. Wow. What? that is that kid from before? That's the kid from before, isn't it? Yeah, it is, because the little shark head kid. Wow. From the previous episode. Oh, the music. You say run. Oh my god, Endeavor, he is still fighting. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh! Wow. Oh my god. Go beyond. Oh my god. Hawks. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. What? That symbolism's insane. So he's looked up. So he's looked up to him this whole time, I think. Wow, that really turned Hawks around for me. Oh. Oh my god, is he giving Endeavor wings? Essentially? Oh. Whoa! Yes! Oh my god. He caught him. Oh, did it bite onto his fist? Oh my god. Jesus. What? Is he gonna sacrifice himself? But they're trying to build him up to be like the pillar everyone trusts. But is he about to, like, self-sacrifice right here? Yes. This is like the most. This is like the most tense I've been in a fight in a while. Whoa. Do they regenerate? Or is he just like done as a hero after this? Whoa. He's about to do something big, isn't he? Holy crap. It'll probably cool him down a bit up there, right? The higher you go up, the colder it gets. Oh, he's gonna say it. Yeah! Oh my god. Is he gonna make it out of this, though? That was insane. Wow. Oh. Did he get it, though? Please tell me he at least got it. After all that. Yeah! Oh my god. Todoroki. Alright. Damn. Oh. His start. Wow. Wow! That was the entire episode? Holy crap, we barely got anything from, like, Midoriya or everyone else for, like, the finale. That's insane. That's actually, like, I mean, maybe we'll get, like, a real quick after credits of them. But that's an insane finisher, isn't it? Like, wow. They left this season with a friggin' bang this time. We don't even know, like, is he... I mean, he stood up, and he was still alive, but what kind of damage is it gonna do to him? Permanent damage? Like, obviously permanent, because I'm pretty sure his eye is just gone. They were like... Wow. I don't know. So many mixed emotions during that fight, it's not even funny. Oh man, that was insane. Wow. Or where do we get at the end here? Okay, we got a little bit here at the end. Midoriya laying in bed, face down. I never sleep like that. Whoa. What? What? The previous holders? What? That must be young All for One and his brother when he gave the power, right? What? Whoa. What? And it did it affect the real world too? What's going on with his hand? What? That was some like straight Avatar State stuff. What? Oh my god! They're killing me! To be continued in the 5th season. That is the end of the episode. Are you friggin' kidding me? This show's killing me. What was that? What? I mean, I guess I kind of know what it is. It was like... That was straight up like Aang's Avatar State sort of stuff. Now, I'm rewatching some of the old episodes because I decided to get full length, which I've never done. Well, not never done, but I decided to get full length for another channel that I watch. And I've been watching their My Hero Academia reactions in full length. So I've been going through the whole series again, watching them just because I wanted to see their full-length reactions to the episodes. So I saw the episode during the sports festival when Midoriya was seeing the figures, you know, where we had the hint of the Avatar State while he was being mind-controlled by Shinso. And he actually asked All Might about it, and All Might said he saw it once when he was younger. It was like a symbol that he's getting a better handle on the power, but they never interact with the world, and they didn't have any effect with Midoriya, and said not to worry about it and not to question it. And Midoriya said, like, that's not a satisfying answer. I wonder if that was just them putting it on hold for now. I wonder if All Might knows about what just happened to Midoriya. Or is this something that, like, once the power develops enough, now he's becoming strong enough to, like, reach this, like, ethereal plane sort of thing that allows him to make contact with the previous holders. And this is something that even All Might was never able to do, you know? But we saw a glimpse. I'm going back to that shot, actually. We're going to look at that right now. Shoot, why is it being weird? It's, like, being awkwardly sized. Okay, there we go. He was, like, reaching out. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it pans to, like... Whoa, look at them! Okay, I'm looking at the picture of all the previous holders, because we have Nana Shimura, right? And then the one before him is, like, this bald dude. He looks pretty badass looking, with, like, goggles on his head. He looks pretty badass. Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't notice. It was, like, a shorter... I can't tell if that's a guy or a girl. Um, there, and then a taller dude with like looks like he might have like white hair naturally or something, but it's hard to tell because they're all glowing, you know. And as it gets down the line, it looks like it gets harder. Weirdly, All Might isn't there, is he? I want maybe it's because he hasn't passed away yet. Maybe his soul isn't in this like ethereal plane sort of thing. But if this isn't just a dream, if this is real life, but also I wonder what the symbolism is with Midoriya's like body being like enveloped by darkness all the way up to his neck. You know, that's crazy. There is like the yellow guy, like one, two, three, four, the fifth one down. It looks like it could be a younger All Might, maybe, but I don't know why he'd be that far down. He should be right next to Midoriya. So I'm thinking it's either because he's not dead yet, or for some reason that's him down there, um, or whatnot. But if this is an actual representation, it could just be a dream too, you know. But I don't know why Midoriya's power activated enough for him to. I want to watch this whole thing again. That's insane. And we have All for One. It looks like when he was like, I don't know if this is when All for One gave him his little brother the power, or if it's when the guy died after having the power. Because didn't um because when we had that whole story, luckily I just heard this the other day, rewatching these full length reactions that I mentioned before. Um, we had the story that had All for One giving the power, and then he entrusted the power to future generations because he wasn't strong enough to defeat All for One. Maybe this was one of his attempts at fighting him. Maybe he had already passed down the power, and then he went after All for One. He went after his brother, you know? Because we know All Might had some remnants of the power left. So then maybe this was him fighting him, or maybe it's when All for One was given. But then we have him saying, "So you're the ninth." He actually in this dream he acknowledged Midoriya. The first one acknowledged Midoriya, and then Midoriya broke the glass, shattered the window completely. He's breathing heavy, his hand is glowing, and it's like a different glow too. Okay, so we have some figures in his room are like on the floor and stuff like that. The chair's tipped over. Something happened there. And then, hold on, I want to see. Yeah, the glow in his hand is actually a similar color to the glow that, like, enveloped his whole body during that scene back with Shinso. It's not quite as dark as it normally is. It seems a little different than when he uses his power, like, normally. I wonder what that's about. And then it cuts to be continued. Wow. Oh my god. Jesus, I don't know what to make of that. That's insane. If they're getting into like that kind of stuff, and we even saw some of the previous holders, I'm insanely excited for season 5. Like, if that's a hint of what we're gonna get in season 5, like, I've honestly, like, you know, I love watching reactions, so I've never been more excited to watch the reactions of some of the channels that I watch that do subtitled. Dubs are delayed for I don't know how long, which kind of sucks because a couple of the channels I watch do dubbed, and I don't know when dubs are coming back, but dubs are delayed for now. But I'm like insanely excited for I think Tuesday is when this other channel I watch releases their episodes. But oh my god, guys. This episode is insane. So now to get into the actual, that was just the end credit that I just talked about. So now to get into the actual like rest of the episode, which the whole episode, except for that ending scene, was Endeavor versus this Nomu. And oh my god, there's so many things. Like, so Endeavor definitely has permanent damage with that eye, right? Unless there's like some kind of like someone in the world with some kind of because what's her name? The UA healer nurse. Wow, I don't know why I can't remember her name. I'm even rewatching the series and I can't think of it. But she can only heal you back if you can naturally heal it. So if his eye is gone, there's no way you can naturally heal that, and whatever other damage was caused might not be able to be recovery girl. That's what it is. Might not be healed by her, and so I wonder if there's anybody in the world that's like her, but with like regeneration kind of stuff. But most likely, this show really loves to give characters permanent damage and repercussions for their actions and stuff. So I imagine that they're just gonna have, he's gonna be missing an eye. He's gonna be like, he might be a badass with an eye patch, or maybe like he'll use his fire as an eye patch and make like a fire eye that's just like kind of like how he always has his beard and stuff like that going. He'll just have fire in his eye all the time, which sucks, but is gonna look pretty badass, honestly. But oh my god, he like the attacks he was doing. He only did a couple different kind of attacks, but the scale of this fight was insane, right? Like, obviously, it didn't stand a candle to the All for One fight, because All for One destroyed like a whole section and took down like so many damn buildings, right? Like you could even see it with All Might's like final punch, where there's like a giant tornado of like skyscrapers in there, whereas this took out the top part of a building, and maybe like a little bit of surrounding damage, because he got slammed through like the lower parts of that building. But so it definitely wasn't the scale of that fight, but it was still like pretty damn crazy. Like, that Nomu whipped Endeavor through the entire building, cutting it, just slicing it. Like, that's nuts. Oh my god. Um, Hawks definitely kicked it into gear. I was a little worried, honestly. Like, I talked about it before. Like, I wanted Hawks to help. And that was one thing where I was like, is Hawks gonna help? Or is he, like, did he have some part to play in this? But they really fleshed out his character in this episode, because I don't have any doubt of his character anymore. Like, everything he was doing was because he, believed that Endeavor was the only one that was pushing to be as good as All Might. Whereas, like, it showed that symbolism, and I absolutely love that symbolism, by the way, where they were all on the other side of the cliff. We saw that before, where there was like, this widening gap in between All Might, and at this time it showed it with a bunch of other heroes, right? And where all the other heroes were standing there accepting the fact that they're never going to catch up to All Might, Endeavor like gets down and starts like trying to build a bridge to get across this gap, just symbolizing the effort that he has put into, make an attempt to be as strong as All Might. And I mean, honestly, as crappy of a thing as this to say, and I even just, like I said, recently rewatched the episodes where we had all like the evil deeds of Endeavor come to light. It's insane that I can say this, but it might be a good thing that he created Todoroki, because whereas as a family standpoint and his original motivations are utter crap and is a horrible person, and it's terrible that he did this, but the world is in big need of big strong heroes, and he created one that can be, potentially like half of him is as strong as what Endeavor just showed. Like, if Todoroki can master his fire at the point where Endeavor did, and use his body to cool down, and whatever he can do with the ice in the future as well, he's gonna be up there, like, insanely strong. So the world kind of is in so much need for someone like Todoroki, and Midoriya, obviously, and all the other 1A classmates that have the potential to, rise to the levels of All Might and Endeavor and those top heroes and stuff like that. Like, they kind of touched on it this episode, and it's like, it's almost like with Endeavor being this injured, All Might being taken out of the running, and second place being someone that just looked up to Endeavor and didn't even like, you know, a lot of people didn't even try to push to be as good as All Might. There's not many more people to protect the world from these Nomu things and other dangers. Like, who knows if they have more Nomu like this one? Like, we have no idea. I mean, there's also that Gigantomachia that we had seeded earlier, and talking about how All for One has created these various underlings that, you know, they basically said, you know, Shigaraki isn't the only one that All for One cultivated. So, you know, who knows how many things All for One set up before he went to jail. And All for One, whenever we see him, he doesn't seem like depressed about where he is. Like he's making jokes, he's doing all this stuff. He does not seem like he is, you know, in the least bit somewhere where he doesn't want to be. You know, it seems like he's very much like exactly where he wants to be. Things are going exactly how he wants them to go and stuff like that. So, oh my god. And with this teasing of learning more about One for All as a quirk and possible like previous holders and making contact with them, it's possible next season we might have All for One getting out, you know, but Midoriya still isn't even close to strong enough to fight him, so I don't know, like, I feel like it'd be too early for him to get out, but it might be seeding some possibilities, you know. But I mean, he could get out next season, and we don't deal with him next season, right? It could be a future season thing, but I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna be doing next season, but that's insane. But I liked how Endeavor was able to fly up in the sky with the help of Hawks' wings, you know, to propel him up there. Because from what I understand, this is like one of the first times he's really tried to like fly, I think, you know? He said, because when Hawks asked him if he's flying, he said he's not falling. So that didn't seem like, yes, I can fly, because, you know, back when we saw him attacking the Nomu back at the, where they released them during the whole Stain incident, he ran up the side of a building, you know, with heating up his feet to make footholds in the building, and that's how he got up high enough to attack the Nomu. He didn't fly back then. So I'm wondering if this is something that, like, in the heat of the moment, get it? He, you know, figured out that he could hover, but he probably didn't have much control. And then, you know, he started propelling himself forward with the heat, like he was telling himself how he needs to do it. Once again, like it seemed like might have been one of the first times that he's actually tried to do this. I could be wrong about that, but that's just what it seems like, you know, from what I've seen. But he managed to propel himself super high in the sky to do a giant attack where he wouldn't be encumbered by like buildings and stuff like that, because obviously that's one of the biggest downfalls to heroes, is that they need to be aware of their surroundings. They can't go all out right away, because, you know, they need to give time for people to evacuate and stuff. They can't just be like, all right, this is for the greater good, and incinerate like a whole building of people because he, you know, wants to take this guy out quick. You know, that's not good hero work. So I also like, they never mentioned it, but I like the idea that he was talking about how he does overheat, which is something that we never heard from him before, which obviously ties into why he bred into his family this ice type quirk, you know, to regulate the temperature. But he went high up in the sky. Like I said, they didn't mention it, but I like to think that because he went higher up, it helped him regulate his temperature more, because it gets colder as you go up. Like, that's the whole point of like when you're flying in a plane and stuff like that. Even at that height, it's extremely cold out there, from what I understand. So that's pretty crazy. I love that, but man, he got messed up. It's crazy because there were so many points in this where I felt like Endeavor could die, but then there's so many points in this where I felt like he couldn't die. Right, like they were building up this symbol of peace that the world needs, you know, or not even just symbol of peace, because that's like All Might's thing, but just like a symbol that the world can believe in. And there was that time where like everyone was doubting that. There's like, there's no symbol. What are we gonna do? We're not safe anymore and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, Endeavor has to win, and it has to continue fighting, has to win to show the world that there is still heroes and a symbol and something to believe in. But then right after that, it made it seem like Endeavor was going to sacrifice himself. So I was just so tense the whole episode because there was nothing. They kept flip flopping my emotions. Right, there was like, oh my god, Endeavor could die here with the build up with his wife and everything, and talking about how like, oh yeah, he does care, and like he has been visiting me and giving him this redemption like before a hero dies. And then, so I'm like, crap, is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Is he dead? Is he dead? And then it's like, he gets back up, and it's like, oh, he's alive. And then they're talking about the symbol thing, and I'm like, oh, he has to live now. And then, like, right after that, he started, like, sounding like he was gonna sacrifice himself, in order to save people. And but I mean, so far he's okay. But just that wild ride of emotions, they did such a good job, because there's some shows where you're like, well, of course this character's gonna win, right? Like, of course Midori is not gonna die, and stuff like that. But Endeavor, I could really have seen it going either way. In the way they like teased us in the episode was just phenomenal. Like, props to you guys, that like whoever wrote these scenes and patched it all together the way they did, whether it was the manga creator or the animators, like, like the studio throwing in their own little like extra stuff. I don't know how. I don't read the manga, so I don't know how this all went down in the manga, but it was phenomenal. So props to whoever came up with this, the way this whole episode was stitched together and how it all went down, because until the very end, I had no idea whether Endeavor was gonna live or die. So, whereas some, like I said, some shows I can just tell, like, oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna happen. But oh my god. But I mean, in Hawks, he was able to take out, it was like 67 or 76 people or around that number that he was able to pull out of the building, and he was even like stopping debris and stuff like that with his feathers. Like, he is insanely powerful, but he was saying that his feathers were like getting incinerated by helping Endeavor. So does that mean they don't come back? Do they grow back? I imagine they grow back, right? Oh my god, my nose is really bugging me, guys. Sorry. I think there's like a hair in it or something really bugging me. Sorry, I keep playing with it. But, like, is he done as a hero now? Because so many of his feathers seem to be, like, burned away and stuff like that. But maybe they, like, he might rebuild them over time. He might regenerate them. It might just take time. I hope he's not done, because I doubted him as a hero, right? Like, I had these, like, sneaking suspicions that he built his way up to number 2 for some nefarious reasons, but no, he just looked up to Endeavor, and how Endeavor pushed himself and no one else did, and that's why he said, like, why he was talking crap in the last episode about all the other heroes, saying like, look at me, I'm young, I've done all this, I clawed my way to number 2, and I don't even want to be putting in this much work. What are you guys doing, and made him come off to seem like a little bit suspicious. And I think now, looking back at last episode where he was saying he looked into these Nomus and heard all the rumors, flew around the country, and then he just passed it off to Endeavor, and I was like, well, why is he passing it off? Why isn't he handling this himself if he did all this research? But I think it's because he didn't have confidence in himself that he was strong enough to take on something like this, Like, I'm sure he's seen the reports of these Nomus, the one that All Might barely beat, back in USJ, and some of the crazy stuff Endeavor had to do. He even Hawk said in this episode, I don't do good against these, like, brawler types, And so I think he knew that he wasn't going to be able to handle something like this, So that's why he egged Endeavor on and pushed him and got him to this point. And it's still a little suspicious, the timing. Like, I don't know if that's just like anime thing, like, oh, we'll just have them talking about these Nomus and then have them show up. That's just like an anime trope kind of thing. or if there's something more to it where maybe like there's that small possibility that Hawks had something to do with it, and they could turn it around. But I lost a lot of my doubts in him this episode. I think he's a good dude, but man, and I mentioned it during the outro, I think, or at some point during the reaction, but I cannot believe that uh they had a final season of this show with only having Midoriya in it such a tiny amount, Like, what was the, like, last season's finale? We had because, what was last season's finale? Shoot. We had the whole, like, fight against, Mirio, right? Was that the finale episode? Which involved a lot of the students and stuff like that. I think that might have been the finale episode. Because I'm pretty sure the second to last episode was the one where we had twice, right, in the first half. The second half is where Midoriya was, like, taking out the trash and ran into Mirio and stuff like that. And all that. And then we had the next episode where they introduced the big three, which I think was the finale, which was an entire episode of introducing these new characters, but then of, Class 1A fighting, and we got to see the kids fight one last time. We got to see, like, them talking and everything before the show ended, but this just, like, wow, they just totally ended this thing, which is nuts to me, without having much from Midoriya, except for that last scene, and just some cuts to him being like, during the fight and everything. But my God, that's crazy to me. That's that's where a show, like, I feel like this show can stand on its own two legs without even Midoriya in the episodes much, especially for a finale. It's the showrunners being, so confident in themselves that they can, you know, have an episode like this leave people hanging, and not need to, flaunt us with, like, you could call it fan service or whatever, of all the kids, like, having fun, like, talking about sometimes I talk about the season and everything that happened, and we get a little bit from Midoriya being like, a lot has happened this year, or whatever, um, even teasing next season, they didn't do, I mean, well, never mind, sorry, they had that last scene that teased the crap out of season 5, but we didn't get any, like, extreme connection, right? Like, they left that way open-ended. Like, I don't know what the hell is going to happen with all that stuff in the after credits. But what's it called? But, like, previous seasons, we had Overhaul being, teased and stuff like that. In the season before that, we had the summer camp being teased and everything. So, like, we knew almost exactly what we're getting into, and I think we even had, like, the work studies talked about, right? We knew that they were going to be doing, like, the work study stuff before season 4 started and all that. But right now, it's like, the aftermath of whatever happens to Endeavor, which might not be too much, like, focus, right, in the next season. Obviously, they're going to say, like, Endeavor's injured, this, he might not be in, fighting shape for, a few months or something like that, or half a year, I don't know. We might get something like that. We might get a little bit of Todoroki, like, dealing with everything that just happened there. But I imagine, like, I just don't know what they're going to do next season. Like, are we going to jump right into whatever that dream Midoriya had and trying to figure out what that was, or what? Like, I don't know. But I'm so excited for next season now. Oh my God, I don't know how long we have to wait, but God. Oh, such a good episode. Holy crap. I don't know, is there anything else? Like, a lot of this episode was the fight and stuff like that. I think it's really cool the limit to Hawks' power, that when he has so many of his feathers out, he can't fly as well, or at all, if he has too many out, I think. Which is, like, a really cool limiter to his power. But yeah, guys. I mean, I hope I didn't forget anything. But I mean, this season as a whole, I so I don't know. I still think the hype of the All for One and All Might fight in season 3 was crazy, and the muscular fight with Midoriya, like that whole season was like very good. The second half of it was good, but not as like epic, you know, which I guess could be said about this season too. Um, I mean, I love this show. I don't like trying to say what my favorite season is. I think I think I'd say season 3 is still my favorite because I felt like we had the epic moment with Midoriya, and that was just him defending a kid, you know? Whereas we did have him doing that this season, but he had the help of the kid that he was defending, and honestly, the fight felt like it ended like pretty quickly. Like we saw him do like a crazy punch and a few other things, you know, but a lot of times he was just like flying around where we just like saw him zipping around. And like whereas I love the fight this season against Overhaul, I still think I like the like the combo of muscular and then later on in the season the all for one with, you know, um Bakugo getting captured in the middle of that, and then towards the end of that season we even had the Bakugo fight between Midoriya, which was a really cool fight too, and we had the introduction of Mirio, who was just an awesome character and everything. So I think like season 3 might be my favorite still, but season 4 was still incredible and all that. I'm extremely excited for season 5, but um Mirio losing his powers was like very emotional. There's been a couple times where I nearly cried this season though because of Eri and everything. But you know, the school festival thing was fantastic. I loved it. Gentle was an awesome, just like, you know, real quick villain that we had just built up for, you know, 3 or 4 episodes or so, and then, you know, his conclusion and stuff like that to the story, and La Brava as well. Um, so I really did like this season. I'm super excited for when this show comes back, but yeah, guys, I think that might be all I have to say about this. Keep an eye out for a new video from me, like I said earlier, regarding what show is going to be replacing this. And yeah, guys, if you want to see more content from me, you can hit that subscribe button so you can follow along, or you can go to patreon.com/Morthadon, or you can go to the description below where there is a link to it, so that way you don't have to type it in. And I'll be starting Patreon shows as well on there, so there'll be different shows that won't be on YouTube for a while. They'll eventually be on YouTube, but not quite yet. And then also there's early access for other shows that aren't airing shows like this one is, and whatever replacing this is going to be an airing show too. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the finale and my reaction and all of that good stuff. And I guess if you guys don't watch any of my other reactions, I'll see you guys in season 5, or I'll see you in my other reactions. Bye, guys.